Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Wednesday, November the 29th, 2023. Today we're pulling from the Dark Wood Tarot cards. We have 555 here. We had the Hermit, remember, signifying, and 5 really stood out to me in that, like, the Hermit really stood out, and I felt like the person was like, they're like asking forgiveness. Someone was asking for forgiveness for something. But I feel like we're making the wise decision here, and I feel like this is positive confirmation with the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the High Priestess to move forward, because this is a decision for you. I feel like it's like pushing past the isolation. This could be your shadow self, leaving it behind. This could be a person, place, or thing that you're leaving behind, but something you need to release. And a lot of people are saying this Gemini moon is all about releasing the past so you can move forward, allowing yourself to be transformed. This is a decision. We keep getting the Two of Pentacles. Like, something leaves your life for something else to come in. Something is blocking this. This could even be yourself, your shadow self. Shadow side is, my shadow side is really dark, and it says a lot of suggestive things. And it's just like, I was kind of taken aback by it. I was just like, wow, like, that was really dark. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I know better than that. I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I know why I'm here. And I would never do anything to inflict any more pain upon my kids. I would, I know my decisions reflect my children. It's not just about me. I always make sure that they're in their highest self, their highest good, how they talk about themselves, how they treat themselves. You know what I mean? So it's like really watching that energy. We have the Five of Cups here, so we have the hair, and it's like you're intelligent enough to know to concentrate on what makes you happy. We can't cry over what's already transpired. It's already, especially if this is like emotions, like from a passing, a bereavement. I'm really sorry. God bless you and your family, and may your family member transition happily and peacefully. But it's just like that higher self, and it's like with determination. This eagle may be significant to you. Literally yesterday, I was actually watching out for eagles this weekend, and I was just like, because I know in that certain area, I've always seen them. And it makes sense. They have the big, beautiful trees there, and the Miramichi River is right there. So I was like, keeping an eye out for them. And it's like, last night I saw like how they do their courting. I love that word, courting. I love courting. Like, Tristan and Azul, that's a great movie. And it's like, that courtship, I feel like that's a real significant amount time in any relationship is that courting, and they were intertwining claws, and that really makes a lot of sense. Like when you hold hands, especially if you're someone that's, that likes to like cuddle or lean on someone, just to be like hold their hand, you know what I mean? And it's not even so much courting; it's just that bond that you feel with that person, you know what I mean? So it's like touch, because they're very affectionate, if you're not able to express your emotions, but I feel like in that way, it's like that's who you are. You've gained your wings, so don't let anyone clip them. Don't let anyone prune them. I feel like this is like, feel what you're feeling. You know what I mean? The worst thing you could ever do is let anyone rush you through anything, because every journey is different. Every person is different and unique to a situation, and we're like snowflakes. We're all different. Even my son had to remind me that. He's like, we're not all strong like you, Mom. And I'm like, no, you're right. Like that was really horrible of me to sit there and think that, oh, well, I got through Wish, so you should be tougher than me, but we're not. We're all different. Ten of Wands leaving this burden behind, so they're saying like that brink of burnout, so be very mindful of that. I feel like if it's like you need that extra sleep, don't feel guilty about it. I'm getting like pressure headaches because it's like we're in that brink of like where we're still like days, like weeks away from winter, like the first official day of the winter equinox, but it's like that pressure of like the change, you know what I mean, from like fall, and it's like, we're going to the like, the minus temperatures, but today we're went all the way up till 8, you know what I mean, so it's just like that shift back and forth really does affect me. We have the Five of Wands, and this is where I feel like that internal dialogue, where it's just like you could be battling with people around you, or you could just be battling with yourself. You know what I mean? And I feel like the battle is that shadow side. It's so easy to give into it, It's so easy to name off the negative things. It's like you only sit there and breed what you give energy to. So I immediately was like, nope, enough with you. I'm not going to even entertaining anything that you're about to say or anything you're about to show me or anything like that. I just feel like, I don't know. It was just like leading up to this Gemini moon. There's a rapper that I read for. He's an up and coming artist, Prezi. And it's just like, he was, doubtful about some things. And we were, I supported him. And then I was the same thing. I don't know if it's just like tiredness. This weekend wasn't restful at all. So it's just like, you know what I mean? You really got to watch that, what's going on around you. This is where I'm like, really watch what you're consuming. Because it's just like, make sure you're consuming your water. I know we all want tasty beverages, but I feel like a nice hot bath. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. But like with the Four of Cups, it's like something is going to come in here, being offered to you. Especially with the hair. This could be wisdom. This could be a leveling up. But you are determined. We got the six of Wands and the Chariot together. That means it's even more magnified. You are moving forward. With the High Priestess, they're showing the full moon here. More knowledge is coming to you. Be patient. I love the green, so I feel like heart chakra, but I also feel like that they were showing like the Emperor, like the Empress, so the Waning Crescent. I couldn't remember this when I was filming for TikTok. I was like, what was that card? It's the Empress, and it's just like I feel like doing small things that make you feel good about yourself. Maybe you're recoloring your hair, maybe you're getting a trim. I was gonna trim my hair, but I'm like, oh, it seems good. I've been doing like scalp treatments to nurture my scalp, so it's just like, it seems good, so I'm just gonna like leave it alone. This is they always say like trim it. I feel like it's just like a good reminder every full moon to trim your hair, but they say it helps with the growth, but whatever you believe in. But I feel like downloads will become easier, but I feel like, especially if you're like myself with the pressure headaches, it's like just watch what you're giving your energy into, because I know I'm responsible for a lot of things in the day, and it's like, I don't want to sit there and stretch myself so much, especially feeling like this. It's like where you end up burning out. But I feel like it's just like nurturing yourself in this time. Just like a nice warm bath. Oh, there's a gingerbread cookie sitting in a cup of hot chocolate. I'm like, oh, that seems like, that beautiful feeling of warm water. It's just so nice. We have the Two Pentacles. Oops. Two Pentacles here, and this is a decision. Like, are you giving in to the Five of Cups? Are you giving in to the Five of Pentacles? Are you allowing people to manipulate your energy? You could be battling with someone. I'll leave it. And in the outside world, but if you were watching the moon cycle, that's one thing I love about having Sunny, is it gets me outside more, and I'm able to appreciate the stars and everything more. Today is the full moon in Gemini. I feel I haven't time to keep up with readings, and I can't even keep up with them. It's such a blessing. But this is a minor message. It's like unconditional love is surrounding you. You know what I mean? I love the fact that there's like, this kind of reminds me of The Princess Bride, where they have that nook in the tree and it leads into the pit of despair. But that's not what we're trying to go for here. It was just, I feel like, if you saw the moon, there was a rainbow around it. I believe it was Saturday night. So I feel like that's where it's just like, get out there and drink your moon water if you do your moon water and stuff like that. But, recharge any of your jewelry that you wear all the time. But I just feel like someone is trying to manipulate your energy. It could be even your shadow self. So that's why I'm like, really watch what you're giving your energy to. If you need to nap, go nap. This time of year where it's just like, it's nice and toasty and cozy in your bed, and you know what I mean? You're not sweating. It's like, you could wear your comfy pajamas and be all nice and roasty and toasty and just, you're safe. That's the biggest thing, So it's just like, give that wherever you need that energy. Don't feel guilty about it. You need like myself, you've just been like running ragged. It's just like, this weekend coming up, you need that time just to sleep and woos out and recharge. Do it, It's like there's not, if you don't take care of yourself, no one else will. People will just keep taking. The more you give to people, the more they'll take. And they say that if you give them an inch, they take a yard, because they're seeing how far they can stretch that boundary. They were talking about establishing boundaries and everything again, because people will dance all over them because they think they're entitled to. So you got to watch that. So I just feel like it's just, I understand when you're feeling things like this. Don't let grief and all that, suffocate you. It's hard to come out of it, but you will come out of it. It's hard to sit there and turn things around when it's always dark and shadowed, and it's like, trying to take you down, especially this time of year, but it's just like, see the light and love in every situation, and if today you need to put on your woolly socks, I'm in Canada, so it's cooler here, so it's just like if you need to put on your woolly socks and you're blessed enough to watch TV and, maybe read a book and fall asleep and have a nap and just take care of yourself, then that's what, do it. Make sure you're drinking your water because, half the time that's what it is that we're just dehydrated, So make sure you're drinking your water, if you're able to get outside and move your body. I just feel like that's what it is. It's just, you just need to get up and move your body a little bit more. I feel like getting out in the fresh air, walking the dog, will really change your energy. Limit your time on social media, watch things that make you happy, that you learn things from, if something is just, because, TikTok can get pretty dark there in the early hours of the morning. So just like watch what you're giving your energy into, what you're watching, what you're consuming, because it can change your energy. We all know that when we eat like junk over Christmas holidays or, we just came out of American Thanksgiving, it's like we overindulge and it's just like, ugh. It's because your body's consumed too much of things that like sugars and stuff that it needs to burn off. So just be mindful of that and watch your energy. And if you are going through something, I'm really sorry. Thoughts and prayers to you and the family. And may your loved one, if they did transition, have a safe transition. But give yourself time, but don't allow things to take you down. I do definitely feel like there's something coming in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, November the 29th, 2023. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.